Jellybeans taking on Supatease. Supatease really wanted to be in this tournament. It's kind of a hard matchup, I'd say, for Supatease, but Jellybeans is so skilled. I've seen him on in Peekaboo stream doing 2v2s and doing an excellent job winning games, clutching out games when they're playing double DPS and making sure he could hold his own. So I know Hunter seems maybe not a very favorable matchup, but Jellybeans knows how to get restells. He knows how to reset the fight. And he knows
is just flapping around here, Stu.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, the flap. He has like a toy, isn't it? It's like a toy from a different.
No, it's a glyph. It's a glyph. Yeah. It makes it like a spell that you can use. It like reduces the fall damage. I'll be right back though, fellas.
All right, go ahead, dude. I am so excited to see this matchup. Jellybean on his giant rat mount, just charging in. Supa in stealth here, both going into camouflage and stealth. Supa coming out a little early, gets him out. Really good.
Nice
here.
Starfall there by Supatease. Here comes the trying to disarm Jellybeans there. Goes for the bash barkskins, immediately trinket by Jellybeans. Hasn't used Incarn yet by Supatease. There's the thorns. Jellybeans not taking much damage at all. Using aspect of the eagle, trying to maintain his distance. There comes all of his damage. Coordinated assault being used by Jellybeans all over Supatease here. Jellybeans falling a little bit low from those star surges, but Supatease really playing well, holding his Incarn, but he's falling super low, so you need to do something here. Supatease making some distance using that new racial, trying to get away.
Popping heal as soon as possible, and aspect of the turtle to just stay topped off and get the cooldown out of the way.
Oh, traps the Incarn. Jellybeans is
my
insane.
God.
All over Supatease here. I don't know. Supatease needs to do something right away.
Holy cow.
He's forced so many CDs. Disarms Jellybeans once again. All over Jellybeans. All over Supatease again. Just taking him down, crushing him. I've never seen a Hunter play this aggro. This is so impressive. Bashing Jellybeans now, trying to make his way around the pillar, and he's going to try to top himself off here, but this is very scary for Supatease.
Supatease definitely trying to make some distance right now. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Jellybeans literally dominating Supa this entire match. Supa running into a trap!
Another trap!
Jellybeans
maintaining Supatease's HP point, using those traps. Another disarm there, but how is he getting out of those disarms? I'm not familiar with that. I'm not sure how he's getting out of those.
It might be a Hunter dispel. It might be the, or no, that's
maybe the Hunter dispel, but he's all over Supatease here. But he is running down, so Jellybeans did play super aggressive. They're super aggro, going for the all-in, right? Has nothing left. No defensive CDs left by Jellybeans, but Supatease is dangerously
surviving
low.
Here. He still has Thorns as well. Last cooldown. I think a bash reset or clone.
There's the Thorns, but Jellybeans is going to go through it. There's the full stun. Jellybeans will surely take out Supatease there. Jellybeans is absolutely insane on the Hunter. I mean, he has to be the best Hunter on NA. That guy is absolutely insane.
The way he used his turtle shell, popped heal, trapped him right as that turtle ended so he could stall out that Incarn. That was so good.
I mean, you can't even meme on it, right? Supatease did a great job trying to recover, but Jellybeans is all over him. I mean, he's playing so aggressive, and that's what you love to see in 1v1 duels, right? There's obviously two styles of dueling in World of Warcraft, right? There's a style of where you just sit behind a pillar, wait for dampening, or you play like Jellybeans and you're absolutely all over him from the start of the match to the end of the match. And that's what you saw there, really stalling out the match, using the traps when he had no uptime, letting him reset his CDs, reset his damage. I mean, it was very impressive gameplay from Jellybeans.
Jellybeans really just playing flawlessly. If you want to know what hyper aggro gameplay is, definitely this guy is the inventor of it. Not giving Supatease any room to breathe around any pillar, not getting barely any regrowths off during that entire time. The pet just chunking away at him. I do believe that his pet has a MS effect on it as well. So very impressive plays by Jellybeans. I wonder actually how he's getting rid of that disarm though.
Look at that move spam in the chat, dude.
It might be Master's Call that's getting rid of the disarm because it also slows Jellybeans as well. So I'm not.
Oh, Feign Death, PS Hero says, right? Feign Death will wipe that off, right? Yes, obviously dispelling all magical effects. So he's Feign Deathing the disarm. So that's what it is. Yes, very good by PS Hero. Huge EU brain by PS Hero. Just massive brain.
NA showing its education as usual. Just trying to understand the basics of World of Warcraft, struggling at the very.
PS Hero has a massive brain. Let's not lie about this. He
has a gigantic brain.
I watched the video of him playing blindfolded in Legion, right? This guy's got he's got like Jedi mind skills, just seeing through blindfolds. Very, very impressive player.
And Stoops just froze in camera, showing off his monster can. Not sure what happened there.
The monster taking over.
No one wants to see me anyway. I'll come back in a second.
Stoops is beautiful. Might bug out Rekatron soon if he does reset. The damage is going out super. The Thorns are ready. Not using Incarn yet. This is damage from Peekaboo. Peekaboo trinketing immediately. Crows on him as well. So much damage. Heal is popped from Super. Rekatron has been blowing up. His head is right next to me. Super large. Stoops has to come back a little bit faster.
Am I back? Am I
Not
back? Am I
yet.
back?
Dragging Stoops back.
I'm dragging me back in. I'm flying back in, boys. Jellybeans doing an excellent job. Once again, using all the CDs, right? Coordinated assault, using exhilaration, his pet,
Mute your mic. In Skype.
My
In
mic?
Skype. Double mic right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this scuff is unbelievable.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on track.
I'm back on track all over Supatease here, taking huge amounts of damage, but this time Supatease playing a lot in bear form. Is this feral? I mean, this is a different type of playstyle from Supatease, triggering the trap into a full stun. That reaction time is absolutely insane, but this time Jellybeans is falling quite low here. There's
Super
the
still
Thorn.
has
Full
Incarn, by
bash.
the way. This is not
full
good for
bash.
Jellybean. Nothing
Here comes the
available.
Incarn. 1-star surge. Almost going for the 2-star surges like Sam I Am did in the finals, topping himself off here. Jellybeans falling really low. This is super scary for Jellybeans. Does he get a restealth though? Trying to use the start ball. Jellybeans might go down in this game. This was a map pick by Supatease. Jellybeans is for sure done here.
Yeah.
We have to go into game 2. Fainting the dots off, trying to do something. Maybe he can get a restealth. If he can get that restealth off, he needs to. He needs to. The restealth is going to go down.
No, he does hit the trap. Oh my god.
It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough, unfortunately. Getting the restealth on the last second. But he's
the dog breaks him out of camouflage. He's trying to mount up, trying to stall out the fight. But
trying to cut away. Oh,
Super demolished him this game.
Super playing like a Guardian Druid in that. I couldn't even tell his spec for the first minute and a half of the game there. Using the bear form to his advantage, not letting Jellybeans take him down through all the cooldowns, through everything, using thorns to his advantage, the dots, the pots, everything in the barrel, in the Boomy's kit, absolutely flawless, using it to its maximum potential.
The thing was though, you have to keep in mind the map disadvantage, right? Supa chose that map, so that didn't favor Jellybeans, obviously. Jellybeans wants to make some distance there. Playing a little bit different. Jellybeans was really close to getting off his heal, but Supatease played that super well, right? Held onto his Incarn, forced Trinket. Jellybeans was playing super aggro, right? Trinketing right away, popping all his CDs right away, trying to go for that just early game finish, but Supatease was very patient, smart, played it well, waited for Incarn when he had no CDs left, didn't let him get the restealth, and then just took him out with a huge star surge.
We might see Jellybeans taken out of this competition very early, or Supa. This is going to be the match to decide who goes on into the next part of the competition. Pretty excited to see what's going to happen.
What map are we taking, though? What map?
We just got Ash Macefall from Peekaboo. I mean, excuse me, Jellybean. Jellybean. Oh shit! Jellybean, ladies and gentlemen.
No one will be offended. They're on the same team. They're both TM.
Yes.
Both
beautiful. The move.
I want to see how Supa plays this time. I want to see how Jellybeans plays this time. I want to see how Supatease plays this time. Is Jellybeans going to play the same level of aggro? I think he might though, right? Because he picked this map, so he's very confident that he can make some distance, get away, get a restealth before Supatease can knock him back out. But I mean, they're both great players. They're both going to adapt to different play styles. I actually don't know who to take in this matchup.
Supa, please don't tease me here. I would love to see Supa take this one home. I'm really interested to see what he can do with his Guardian style play style, staying in bear for as much as possible in this arena match, coming into Incarn, slapping him around with a couple star surges. Really looking to see Jellybeans though, how he's going to deflect all of this big insane survivability from the Boomy. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is the deciding match. Can I get some poggers in the chat for these two gentlemen?
How many members of the move do we have in chat right now? Let me see it. This is going to be Jellybeans' last chance to take this. So it's going to be Supatease as well. Supatease all over Jellybeans. Coordinated assault being used. Aspect of the Eagle being used as well. Trinket being forced by Supatease onto Jellybeans. Jellybeans now holding his exhilaration, playing a little more conservative, getting that trap onto Supatease at half health. Supatease still having Thorns and Renewal, playing very conservative as well, making his distance, looking to get a re-stealth by Jellybeans.
Jellybean is playing a little bit safer. I think he's confident in this one. We're not too sure though. I might give him the point here, but we'll see.
Definitely going to be the Azurite traits that makes the difference here. Jellybeans might not be running as many resounding protection traits as Supatease is. Supatease with the hots and that Trey as well will be able to survive a lot of the bleed damage that Jellybeans tries to throw.
I mean, look at him though. He's in bear form and he's just beating up Jellybeans. Jellybeans having to use exhilaration there, so forcing CDs in bear form onto Jellybeans, and now Jellybeans kind of set up a little cheeky trap there, trying to, and his pet goes down now. It's nice to get his pet back up as well. So Supatease playing out of his mind here, right? Taking out the pet. Jellybeans is forced to have to get his pet back up. By the way, he's at a beautiful transmog. What is that little jetpack booster he's got going on over there? Supatease in the full trap, so that's a great opportunity now for Jellybeans to get his pet back. There it is. Or did he feint death his pet? Did he feint death the pet and juke Supatease out? That is insane IQ. All over Supatease right now, getting his stun, rotting him up. He still has Incarn though, so Jellybeans needs to avoid, but he still has aspect of the turtle, right? His turtle shell, his deterrent. He can use that to avoid some of that incarnation damage.
Supatease's heal is up though. Bark Skin, Thorns, he has every defensive in the book. All he has to do is line, cast a couple regrowths, and he can get top just as well. Jellybean's Trinket will be back. Turtle is up. Coordinated Assault is coming up. Aspect of the Hawk is still able to be used. Not letting Super get a big line though on him. Big damage though going into Jellybeans and Super as well, trading the Coordinated Assault and Aspect of the Hawk, trying to end Super here, but Super still having his Barkskin, still using, he uses a renewal instantly, trying to tank all of this damage in bear form, immediately triggers the bash, and then lines
popped off instantly.
This is Jellybeans burst though, but he's holding on to that turtle shell for that Incarn, getting a full stun on there on the Thorns, cutting away. So Jellybeans is playing this perfect, right? Cutting away on Thorns, using his aspect of the eagle to cut away, but he's still holding that turtle shell, and Supatease has been hanging on to that Incarn for the entire match. So, I mean, they're playing it very safe. It's the last match, right? 1-1. Whoever wins this will move on to the next round. I don't know who I favor here. I mean, Jellybeans is playing amazing, so is Supatease. They're trying to stall out the match, but I'm really scared for when Supatease pops the Incarn. If you look at his Astral Power, there's 1-star Surge, but if you look at his Astral Power, he's going to try and build that up, hold on to maybe a bash while Jellybeans has no trinket, and land 2 huge Star Surges. So if Jellybeans is smart, he might try and either bait the bash or stall out till he has trinket for that Incarn bash go.
The healing from the Survival Hunter with Mending Bandage is very huge though, can wipe the dots. He still has Exhilaration and Turtle. He has the disengage whenever he needs to get away from Supatease, but Super still holding onto that Barskin and a Thorns and Incarn. Really not being able to apply much pressure to Jellybeans though. Full stun into Super, trying to maybe end the match here. They're trading the Barkskin during that stun. Super also popping Thorns as well.
Now though, Thorns being used by Supatease. Jellybeans trying to kite away. Super is low. I wonder how much Astral Power he has built up. There's the Turtle Shell by Jellybeans without Incarn being used. So obviously he knows better than I do. Kiting Supatease into the trap every single time. Jellybeans has a huge brain, right? Kiting him into the trap, cutting away, getting his pet back up, obviously, and getting the re-stealth. So Jellybeans now can sit in stealth for a while, hopefully doesn't get knocked out, trying to open maybe back up on to Supatease, gets him out with the flare, getting that poison dart out there, gonna kite away, aspect of the eagle being used with coordinated assault. So big damage here by Jellybeans onto Supatease.
Super trying to line this Coordinated Assault. This is lined up perfectly. The DPS cooldowns from a Survival Hunter can be very scary. Super using Thorns immediately as Jellybeans gets close. Jellybeans respecting
getting a
though.
full stun, forcing Trinket there onto Supatease. Supatease does not have much Astral Power built up here. There's the trap again, holding on to that Incarn, but getting topped off so easily with Renewal. Definitely needs to build up a little bit, but he needs to be so worried of that Incarn. When that Incarn comes out, it's going to deal so much damage onto Jellybeans, and Jellybeans doesn't have much at all left in his arsenal in terms of defensive cooldowns.
There is Super's Barkskin still hanging onto the Thorns though. Jellybeans commit too hard into him, not getting baited using the Thorns. Barkskin is down though. Jellybeans looking ahead in health, but Super using that Guardian tank, Feral Druid, big time tankiness, survivability that Druid has. Not literally just staying in bear form, not caring, but these traps are going out like this is a legit hunter expedition. Supa is walking into every trap possible. Jellybean is laying down. He really has to watch out for that. Watch for the animation. Can't just get trapped in the middle like that. This is a huge disengage for Jellybeans right here. Trying to reset, waiting for his DPS cooldowns to maybe come up, waiting for his heal to come back up before Super commits too hard to maybe an offensive go.
I mean,
Incarn's still there.
You have to look at Jellybeans' defensive cooldowns, right? He's stalling it out, doing an excellent job. I have not seen Supa pop Incarn once, but it is a 3-minute cooldown. That you can only get a few uses out of that in a 1v1 scenario, but dampening is racking up. There's 1-star Surge onto Jellybeans, but he does have aspect of the turtle, or his deterrence coming back up. He does have exhilaration, his pet heal coming back up. So, Jellybeans is playing it very well here. I don't know who to root for as a commentator.
I think Supa's trying to incarn, but Jellybean countered it with the turtle shell earlier, and he trinkets it immediately on the second one. So Supa wants to really hold him in that stun and use the incarn so he could just blow him up.
He has trinket in 30 seconds, right? So
but
you need
Jellybean
to
just
get caught. If he gets
perfectly,
caught in this stun,
yeah.
If he gets caught in this stun, he's gonna get blasted by a couple Star Surges. So he's doing a great job maintaining his. I mean, for playing a survival hunter, he's playing like a marksman hunter. He's doing an amazing job cutting away. There's the aspect of the
beautiful cut.
I mean, this guy's insane. They're both playing out of their minds. There's the bash though.
There it is.
Star Surge, not doing much damage at all. Jellybeans is all over. Maybe that pet's is that Roar of Sacrifice? Not taking a lot of damage there. Jellybeans playing it perfect. There's the full stun on the Supatease now. Has all of his cooldowns coming back up. There's the exhilaration being used by Jellybeans as well.
He avoided it so well there.
Where's his pet though? Did he faint at the pet? He had
faint at the pet. Yeah, he just did faint at the pet right there.
Yeah.
Supa having a kite on his incarn though, very unfortunate. But not looking like he's going to be able to have a big damage go on Jellybeans anytime soon. Jellybeans also having his trinket, so Supa might be a little behind here just in terms of the big cooldown game.
I mean, they're trading CDs super effectively. Jellybeans completely avoided that incarnation. When I watched C2 stream, he actually kills the pet there. I have to think he actually killed the pet there. It took a huge Star Surge. He has to get this pet back up, trying to juke the beam there. He will get this pet back up because Supatease can't push in to get it off. When I watched C2 stream, I think after BlizzCon, he said Jellybeans is one of the best hunters he's ever played against, right? He's using his faint death on his pet to avoid clones, so he couldn't pet freedom the root beam. I mean, he's playing out of his mind. He's showing that here in this 1v1. Supatease falling very low. Not many CDs left. There's the bash on the Jellybeans. Jellybeans not even trinketing, being very smart because he knows Supatease has thorns. I mean, they're both playing really well. Traps him on the thorns. This is so bad now for Supatease. He needs to put pressure on Supatease. He's getting rotted out by the dots there. I mean, I've never seen a survival hunter play like this in my life. All over Supatease.
Oh,
he's
man.
He stalls it. 1%.
Not going down. He
goes
goes.
Supatease. Amazing job by both players, but the move triumphs on in this tournament.
That was beautifully played.
Very impressive by Jellybeans, taking
amazing
down
job putting out both players there. Give up for Supatease. Jellybeans is the move. For some reason, my head is absolutely massive on the screen. Savix needs to shrink me down.
Regatron camera just went offline.
My
for some
dome
reason.
is the size of his entire screen right now. I have a big head. My nose is even bigger, but my dome is like the size of Savix's body.